Welcome back. And today, now, when you are seeing this course, you are going to mad. Content writing, right? Content writing. Content writing. Content is very important, team. Why content is very important for your brand, for your business? Because if you go for the Google AdWords, Google ads or YouTube ads or Bing ads or Facebook ads or Instagram ads, any advertisement, it was going to cost you a lot. It's kind of like you have a chartered flight. So buying in a chartered flight is not a big deal. It's not at all a big deal. What Bhavin is saying, chartered flight is not a big deal. Yeah, buying in a chartered flight is not a big deal. Maintaining a chartered flight is a deal. What is this? Right, you need to pay for your landing charges and you need to pay for your parking charges. You need to pay for the maintenance charges, flight maintenance charges, and as well as when you are flying, you need to spend a lot of your fuel. So many things. One of my student, he was working in one of airlines, very big airlines company in India, in Hyderabad. His name is Kuresh. He is my student. He joined as an call center agent in I think it is in 2010. We do serve IT companies and BPO companies as a business development company. We do have a company, business development company. At that time, we have thousands of students. Now he become a ground manager for these chartered flights and all airlines. And recently he was promoted also. Okay, whatever. Now he used to tell this all story how to maintain a chartered flight and all. He says, like, it's a very expensive, very expensive. It was going to cost a lot even to park it. Okay, so the same way advertisement also, it's just like maintaining 100 homes. I think you got it. It's a very expensive. And another thing is pay as you go. You pay the money and advertisement will run. Once advertisement is ended, your traffic is going to be down. And whatever the traffic you are generating through the advertisement, you cannot say that like I got 1,000 visitors to my that particular page, whatever the product page, but I unable to sell my product. You cannot get your sales, because here you need to understand you are not concentrating who required that particular your product. Right, do you accept or not? Type on yes, I got it. Why? Because here your target audience are not right target audience. For example, you want to sell a book, how to become rich or something, or you need to sell your product like accounts, how to manage your accounts, or you need to sell any big product, but your target audience are different. You are reaching to everyone, zero to hero. You are not reaching to the right target audience. So all audience will come to your page, your product page, but they won't require that product at that time. They will move off 80%, and 20% will see your praise, and okay, then we'll see later on, we can do it later on. 15% gone, and only 5% serious customers. In that 5% serious customers also, they add to cart and they will move. 0.5%, if you are getting the sale, it's a big deal through these advertisements. You got it? In the sense, in 1000 leads, even 5 users or 10 users or 20 users or 30 or 50, awesome, very big deal. You got my point? Reality we need to speak, right? We can say that, oh, you in 1500 users will register, in the sense, oh my god, this business is super, we'll start. We can say that. No, it's not like that. It's all about very simple logic, I'll tell you. In our home, we do have two brothers. We born with the same blood and flesh, right? Two brothers. These two brothers will have the same thinking, same abilities, same, everything is same? No, right? No, we don't. So coming to even human, the same blood and flesh we born, we don't have a same vision, same thinking, same everything. Now coming to the mission, AI, artificial intelligence, these advertising companies all will work on artificial intelligence. These AIs will read billions of the people mindset, and it will behave, and they will whoever, for example, how this ad will display, that you need to understand first. How this ad will display. Anyone searched about apple, they need an apple, eating apple, but Apple computers, Apple mobile phones, Apple related everything will started displaying in their mobile phones. If you speak, I want to eat apple, I want to see the apple, I need an apple. If you say in your home, what happens? That mobile phone capture your voice, it will store into the database, it will show you apple related products. So now we will come to the subject. So anyone says apple, it will display apple related product, but you are an apple dealer, you are advertising in Facebook or somewhere in social medias, whatever. So I don't require an Apple phone, but for me also it will display that ad. Are you reaching to the right person then? No, right? You are not reaching to the right person. So you will blast it like, placing an ad, like, giving some add-on discounts or something. What I will do, I'm a human, right? I'll have an enthusiasm, but I won't think that, okay, then if I click on this ad, this who was advertising, that person will charge, right? So you are going to pay, right, for that if I'm clicking also. So that person won't think on that manner. Simply he will click and he will see, okay, this is not for me. They will go out. So what I mean to say is, you are not reaching to the right customer. Alright. So that was the reason you are not able to get in a right lead, right traffic. You're clear now? You are not going to get in a right traffic. So what happens? You're going to lose lot of money. But is there any way? Right. We do have another way. We need to generate a content. We need to write a content. We need to post in different blogs, or else in your website you need to create lot many blogs about your product. So what is this? Okay, I can write. You says that I can write. You can write. How many blogs you can write? Weekly one blog. So how many weeks you are going to spend? Very long time. If you spend your whole life, you cannot write more than 1000 blogs. Is that right? Weekly one, monthly 4, yearly 50 to 60 blogs. You know how many years you are going to work? 10 years? 600, not even 1000. Okay, I'll hire the person. If you hire the person, he will write weekly 2 blogs, 3 blogs, and you cannot get another logic. I'll tell you. The person, content writer, will write a content and they will charge on the word basis. 100 words this much, 200 words this much, something like that. But here you need to understand one thing. Again, human is writing. So whatever some blogs are writing, similar blogs are available in the web. Because web is started in 90s, now we are in 2020. So from past 30 years, so many people are writing blogs. So content would be related. Then what happened? Google says, or any search engine says that you copied the data from somewhere. It will the content is not unique. You need to write in a unique content. Content is not unique. Again, spending in money, spending in a time, years of time, and you won't get a sale. And you are forgetting here. You are a businessman. You are forgetting this. So you are a businessman. You need to do the business here. You are not ready to do this all the stuff, stupid stuff, to get in a business and generate a business. And even one man life spends, might be you will get it. 2 man's life spent, maybe get it or not. 3 man, 10 man. If you had 10 content writers generating, in the sense 10 into 6000 contents you can generate in a year, right? You can say that, what Bhavan, why this all headache? What you are telling? For what I am in here? You can say that. Why this all bore subject? Arey Baba, this is not a bore subject. This is only the subject. Okay? Don't get bored. Don't get panic. Don't get your headache. Okay? This is only the subject. What I mean to say is, writing in a content is an art. Okay? People says that everyone will write a story and take a film. No, it won't success. Everyone will say that I'll write a book and I'll publish it. No one is going to buy your book because there is no content, right? So every domain, every niche, you should be perfect. It's can't possible here. And we cannot hire a quality people. Why? Because you need to understand one thing. If they have that much of quality, they will do their own business. They will start writing their blogs and they will get the business done. Right? They will write a book, they will get business done. Why? They will work for you. If not, you will train. Okay, how many years you will train? After training, they will move, they will find another job. So in this today world, we cannot reliable on any, we need to spend a lot of money to hire. We need to satisfy them like a girlfriend or boyfriend. Okay, so what I mean to say is, so what is the solution? Yes, I got a solution for you. I can give you a good solution. That is the world first and the world great and the best AI, artificial intelligence based content writing tools. What? Yes. You just give what you required. In the sense, for example, Rama and Sita is living in forest, and Rama went for hunting. At that same time, Ravana came to Rama's house. You just type like that, whatever, you will get it in your mind, and further story AI will write. After whatever the story, AI will write. AI will create, boom, just like that. It will write all the content. So there are some tools I can show you now, and below you can see that my affiliation links also. You can, if you want, you can buy those softwares using with that links. So let's come up. Abracadabra, abracadabra, abracadabra. And the website called kafkai.com. kafkai.com. So let's see here. Content generated by, see here, content generated by AI writer. Okay, let's see this video now.
If your business needs a constant supply of content to run, then what you're about to see is going to blow you away. Because it doesn't matter if you need content for SEO, for niche sites, for a blog, or for a PBN, the content creation problem is always the same. If you want traffic, you need content. But that content is either too time-consuming to create or too expensive to be sustainable. Cheap article writers charge $10 an article, which is good for them, but terrible for you when you need 100 articles a month. But the alternative is even worse. Software has been promising to solve this problem for years, and only now has it become possible, because this software is like nothing you've ever seen before. Because people have tried. First, there were article scrapers, but they created content by outright stealing it and breaking about a bazillion terms and conditions in the process. Then there were article spinners, which worked for a while, but Google got smarter. These days, you can't get more than 1 or 2 useful articles before Google sees your content isn't as original as it'd like. Because here's the thing, Google doesn't care if your content would get full marks on an English exam. What it cares about is that the content is relevant and that it's yours, not a clone, not an adaptation with a few words changed, 100% original to you. Which is why if you want to get your money sites on page 1, you end up paying a writer a monthly wage pretty much forever. Or you spend every waking hour churning out content that only Google reads. Now both suck. But now there's a new way to generate 100% original content perfect for SEO just by pushing a button. And this is truly original. It's not an adaptation of what's already out there. You're not going to be looking over your shoulder for a copyright suit. It's completely yours, completely unique, and you don't have to write a word. So here's the story. In 2018, the cutting-edge technology that led us to develop Kafka was first leaked online. This was Elon Musk's OpenAI, and the quality of articles produced by this AI were so good that people quickly declared that this was the end of journalism as we know it. The Guardian called it the perfect act of journalistic ventriloquism. And the New Yorker asked if a machine can learn to write for the New Yorker. They let this machine write huge chunks of copy for the article, and these chunks were pretty much impossible to tell apart from what a human wrote. Here's a bit of that article. In our culture, writing itself is an instrument that we have often trained ourselves to perform, or that we have learned to drive by going on a difficult run. Writing is as much discipline as reading or exercising. Now we can say that's pretty well written. Here's a bit more from that same article. An intelligence test is a numerical assessment of a machine's ability to act with human-like intelligence. The most famous test of this nature was the WMBIT test. The premise of this test is that if the machine copies what a human does, it will demonstrate greater ability than a human to solve problems. Now you can't use Elon Musk's AI to write your articles, but here's the really cool part. Only one of those two passages was written by OpenAI. The other one was written by Kafka, and you can start using Kafka today for free. See, after seeing what OpenAI could do, we joined the program and spent 18 months developing a trained AI for the SEO industry. And now that AI is helping marketers across the globe reclaim lost hours, late nights, and missed family days while saving a small fortune in the process. This is an 839-word article written by Kafka and contains zero human editing. Puppy jumping. One of the most common issues dog owners face is puppy jumping. While your dog is adorable and furry, puppy jumping can be a real danger to your dog's health and your peace of mind. For some people, it's nothing more than a nuisance, but for many dog owners, it can be a serious matter. And it's not just puppy articles. Kafka has been trained on a wide variety of niches. Now, anytime you need an article or content ideas, all you need to do is push a button. Whenever you need fresh SEO content, you push the button. Whenever you need a new blog post or inspiration for social media, push the button. Whenever you're staring at a blank screen, not knowing what to write, you push the button, and your first draft is done. No writers, no research, no spending an age staring at a blank page. It's written for you instantly. Let's show you how it's done. So this is Kafka. It's been trained in 18 different niches, and we're training it on more all the time. Now let me show you just how easy it is to create an article. First, we'll need a seed paragraph. So I'm going to create some weight loss articles, so I'll go to WikiHow and find a good paragraph to use. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, you said this would be 100% original. But don't worry, it is. None of this text will be used in the finished article. Kafka is just using it to get the style and an idea of the content you want. This is a good seed because it's the right length, between 50 and 100 words, and it's got some actual information to give Kafka some direction. Now if you don't give a human writer enough of an idea of what you want, the results can be pretty random, and it's the same with Kafka. So now we just push the button, and Kafka will generate some articles for us. This will take a couple of minutes, so let's skip ahead of video editing magic. And there we have it, 5 articles ready to go. Now just like with a human writer, some of these you'll probably want to tidy up a bit, and some of them you can just use straight away. Either way, it's a lot faster than writing for yourself, and a lot cheaper than getting even the cheapest writers to create. This is content on tap. You can see the potential here. You want an article, you push the button. You want more articles, you push the button again. Let's be clear, this is the future of article marketing. But before you get too excited, I need to make something crystal clear. Kafka is designed for bulk content production. It's not for the kind of content you'd use for pillar posts or the big articles on your main money sites, but it's a match fit for the huge piles of supporting content you need to get your best content onto page 1. At the push of a button, you can generate articles that are 100% original, 100% copyright-free, 100% compliant, and 100% yours. Like I said, sometimes you'll be able to use them straight away. Sometimes you might want to give them a bit of a polish. Either way, nothing beats Kafka for creating this much content, this quickly, and at such good value. And value is important, because use it right and Kafka can produce money as well as content. After all, you're not the only one who needs SEO content, or who's trying to get to page 1. You're definitely not alone in needing articles, so there's nothing stopping you from using Kafka to create and sell article packs directly to consumers. That's a nice bonus for pushing a button and having a machine write articles for you, especially when you can get started for free, which for a short time you can. So here's the deal. We want you to prove to yourself that Kafka works better than anything you've ever seen, because we get it. It can be hard to believe a machine can do this, especially a machine that only costs the same as a couple of human-written articles per month. That's why we're offering a free 3-day trial and a double guarantee. First, the 3-day trial is a true free trial. That means no money changes hands. You simply sign up and use the full power of Kafk for 3 days. If you like it, you can invest in 3 days. If you don't, then no harm, no foul. Life goes on. Second, if you get to 3 days and you like it, you can sign up for another 30 days at a specially discounted rate. And after these 30 days, if you still don't like it, we'll refund your money, no questions asked. That we expect you to. Because unlike the cheap software and the cheap article writers who use it, we've invested over 6 figures to develop and train a real AI to write niche-specific articles for SEOs and content marketers. That means you can create unique content faster, easier, and with as much quality as many human writers. Better still, you don't have to pay to play. You can use every feature in Kafk for a full 3 days, completely free.
Hi, how is the tool is? The tool is awesome, right? You tell me how much X you can increase your traffic. Is that paid traffic is important now? Advertising and all? Yes, it's important, but 100% you should not rely on the paid traffic. You should rely on the organic traffic also. And if you invest time and money on these kind of tools, so slowly you can be a number one in Google. Okay, any search engine, if your website need to be pop up in a search engines, you should at least post 1000 articles on different blogs or in your website. So then you will get an organic traffic. So invest on these kind of tools and create more traffic, so that your life is going to be easy. This is not in one time. If you are advertising, if funds are gone, finish it, and then your advertisement is going to be stopped. But if you are generating a lot of content, then what happens? Your organic traffic is keep on coming, right? So invest on the tools. What I can say is, I think you got what we are, right? We have so many tools to discuss, AI based tools. So that was the reason I am asking for the donation also. Okay, so if you donate, we can research so many tools, and in that we can show you a quality tools. First we are going to use those tools, and we'll research on the tool, the best tools we can project you guys, and you no need to struggle on that. So many tools are there to discuss on the coming up sections, and I'll catch you on the next topic. And I'm going to show you another kind of AI tool which will generate more content. Got it, team? So don't miss it. Just sit and have a coffee and come back and sit and finish this next topic also. Okay, and love you.